and desires and what this event is about. Empowering your fires and desires. That means there's something great that's burning on the inside of you. And that's what this event is all about. It's about empowering your fires and desires. And what does that mean? You know, people will say, okay, what does that mean? Fires, desires. You have a desire to do something. You have a desire to walk into your greatness. You have a desire, a passion that nobody knows about but you. How do you do that? How do you discover that? You discover it by letting go of some things that is holding you back. Let go of the things from the past, the things like hurt, disappointments. And I'm going to share something with you about who I am first before, going into this. I'm a daughter, and my mother and father have been married for over 50 years. I'm a mother. I have 2 sons, and they're the joy of my life. But anybody that knows me knows that I've had some battles and some struggles with my sons. My oldest son is gay. I can talk about that now, and Kim knows that. I can talk about it now and say it because I got over it. I had to go through some things. There was a time in my life that I didn't even want to stand next to my son. Do you know? Because somebody looking on the outside look at me, how can you be like that? Because, and people used to tell me all the time, Erica, you gotta love him anyway. That's your son. But until you walk in my shoes and know what that feels like, to give birth to a boy that wants to act like a woman. And that was something that I struggled with for a long time. I couldn't be around him. We would be in church. And at that time I was married, and I used to tell my husband, move over here because I can't stand next to him. Because I couldn't stand the way he was doing all that stuff. I couldn't do it. Sherelle knows. I went through stuff at church. Relationship issues with him. Being in the spotlight and people accusing him of things. I have a youngest son who has a learning disability and requires a lot of my attention. And you look at me and say, wow, she got 2 sons and both of them have something going on. But you know what? God blessed me with it because he knew that I had the strength to handle it. Not everybody can handle it. I see a lot of women that have gay sons that just don't want to have nothing to do with them. Kick him out the house. I even know some of his friends that have gone through this. And it's sad. It's sad. But I thank God for giving me the strength. Because I didn't understand why. Why me, Lord? 2 sons I have a son that has special needs. And I'm worrying about him and who he's around. If he's going to be bullied while he's at school. I was worried about that. I'm a sister as well. I'm the youngest of 8. The youngest of 8. And her father is my oldest brother. So I have,
I ain't know that. You and your brother.
It's more in between.
I'm the youngest of 8. And I'm also a woman who has been married and divorced. Now, my friends met my soon-to-be husband, and she was one of them and said, I don't know, Erica. I just don't know. Something about him. I just don't know. And so, when you're in love, you just...
Yeah.
Really, you're just walking blindly. And you need to take the time to get to know the person. Yeah. And what he portrayed was this, God-fearing man. He know how to support his wife and encourage his wife and pray for his wife and be there for his children. And that's not what I got. As soon as I said I do. And I'm not here to bash him, but this is my story.
Right.
This is my story. My story is I was a woman who worked 8 to 10 hours a day, come home, cook, clean, take care of my 2 sons, plus his son, plus him, because he decided he didn't want to work. So I was stressed. By this time I'm 40 years old. Didn't realize I started going through menopause. So I'm having anxiety. I called on her one day and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong. When I got in the car, she said I was literally just shaking. She had taken me to the emergency room. Because I'm stressed. I had a lot on me. I was lied to. I was manipulated. Bridget knows. They stole money. My own husband stole money from me. I didn't know how to pay the bills. I'm looking at my accountant saying, well, where is this money? Because he done took the card and went to SunTrust, went to Nations Bank at the time, I think it was, Nations Bank. Went to another ATM and withdrew money out of my account. And I didn't even know where, to this day I don't know where the money went. But when you set up your bills to come out your account, it's not there. So I lost myself. I really, literally lost myself. And I decided, Kim told me, you let it go. But sometimes people come to you and say, girl, you need to let that man go. He ain't no good for you. People will tell you that. And you don't listen. Because what you have to understand, that person has to understand, okay, yes, she's not listening, but she has to walk this walk. This is her walk. It's going to come a time when she's going to finally realize this is not it. And that's with every single thing that you go through in life. I'm not just talking about my divorce. I'm talking about finances. I had to go through something this year with my finances. I had to understand, okay, in order for me to invest in my dreams, invest in my goals, and invest in myself and develop my gift, I had to go out here and, invest. That costs money to take classes. It costs money to buy these books and buy these classes and buy these life coaches and things like that. But you know what? I ain't had the money. I did not have the money. I did not have the money. And I'm like, what is going on? Why? And you know what I was doing? Called Dominion Virginia Power. Hey, can I get an extension? Call Sprint. I can't pay it this time. Can you extend me? I got tired of living like that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't care what it is in your life that you're going through. You're going to have to make some changes. Sometimes in life, you come up against something and it tells you, oh, wait a minute. This ain't right. Either we're going to face this thing head on or we're going to turn our back and say, you know what, I'll deal with that later. But God may be trying to tell you, I want to deal with this right now. And sometimes you don't have a choice but to deal with it right now. And that's what I had to do. I had to deal with my divorce. So I divorced. But guess what Erica did? Me being the woman that I am, seeing my mom and dad married for over 50 years, I took them back. Let them come back. Did this big engagement, remember? Big engagement. All on Facebook. All this for show. But it wasn't for me, it was for him. All of this for show. I said yes. But guess what? After that, went downhill from there. Because not only did the stealing and the lying and the manipulating stop, he did start working. But then there was drugs, I think, involved. That's what I believe. And it was cheating. And so, I can remember one specific day he made me so mad. I'm looking out the window, and he walking across the parking lot to meet some woman. I called him, and I laid him out. I called him everything in the book, under the table. And then he tells me, oh, that's how you really feel? That's how you truly feel? You've been feeling this way all this time. I've been holding this stuff in. But now, when I'm letting it out, I'm wrong. So I had to recover from that. you know what I did? When I first divorced him, I felt good. I said, whoo. Weight lifted off of me. Then when I let him come back and he hurt me again, that hurt. And immediately I started seeing somebody else. This was a friend. But then I noticed that when he couldn't show up and be there for me when I needed to be, I was hurt. You remember? I was hurt, broken. I didn't understand, why am I so hurt and broken over somebody that I just met? But I realized I'm still hurting from my divorce. I was even more hurt from the second time around. Right after that, I was in my bedroom, and I didn't go to church this Sunday, and I'm listening to Sarah Jakes preach at her father's church for the first time. And she was talking about the power that we have in our hands and the gift and the purpose. That moment was when I realized, you are great. You are worthy. There's something inside of you that you need to bring forth. And like I said, I want to be a life coach. I want to be an author. I want to do all these things. I had all this stuff going in my mind. And I hired a coach. She helped me out a lot, especially with my social media skills. She helped me out a lot with things. And I understood where I was. But then I understood where my power was at. People used to tell me all the time, you write beautiful poetry. I heard stories here today. I was writing it back in high school. God had shown me my gift back when I was in high school. But I didn't know what to do with it. Write a book of poetry, do something with it. But I want you to understand that when God revealed that to me, it was a vision. And I can tell you right now, I can see it. The vision I saw was me standing on stage all black in front of a whole bunch of women speaking, motivational speaking. I saw it clear. It hasn't come to life yet, but I know it will. You know why? I'm trusting the process. He birthed it inside of me. I just have to understand. I have to trust the process. I have to develop the gift. You have to do the uncomfortable thing. This is uncomfortable for me right now. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what I mean? It's uncomfortable. But you know what? Out of great things. That's what uncomfortable places where great things are birthed.
Yeah. Right.
That is what happens. That is what's happening. And that's my story. That's my story, y'all. But I want you to know that just like he used me, everything that the children, the gay son, the son with special needs, the divorce, the seeing somebody else, to being broken. And I'm not going to even tell you, this after I was broken from the guy that I was seeing, that's when I realized I needed to invest in myself and develop my gift, and I didn't have the money. Guess what? God said, you can deal with this, and you can deal with this today. And call my sister, she had to put me on the budget. And you know what? And I'm so proud. Today, it's been a year that I've been on a budget. I have not missed one bill. I didn't call the meetings in the house. I didn't call for it. I pay all my bills on time. I got me a new motorcycle, my credit score. Got a new car. Didn't even expect that. Didn't even expect it. So you know what? It's no telling what else he can do.
Yeah. Right.
And it's not about the material things. It's about what he's doing inside of me.
Yeah.
And I see the growth and I see the development. And you know what? It just pushes me and pushes me even more to want more. Because where I've been, that's not who I am. Who I am is where I'm going. And as long as God got my back, y'all, I'm telling you. But I don't want you to submit to any pain that you have in the past. Don't submit to that. Don't submit to that. And y'all know, I tell you always what? Represent the what?
Champion.
Lifestyle. Lifestyle. And how do you do that? You live a life being true to who you are. And how you do that is accept yourself, accept your flaws, accept your growth. Be the woman that God has called you to be. when he starts to develop you and show you who you truly are, there's going to be a mindset shift that's going to happen. And you ain't going to have no choice but to walk into it. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Yes, it will. Trust me. But that's when God is doing something. And you have to be open and willing to receive what God is doing in your life. You have to. Otherwise, and I tell women all the time, it all starts with a decision. Starts with a decision. When you make a decision today to say, I'm going to do what God called me to do. I'm going to develop myself and grow and be the woman that he called me to be. That's when things start opening up. Know what your core values are. When you start walking in your purpose, I'm going to tell you right now, I do it all the time. The core of my purpose, the foundation of it is God. You have to make God the foundation of your purpose. Because without it, you think you can walk into this thing on your own? I'm going to do this. I got it. No. He going to show you something. You go ahead if you want to. And you're going to stumble. You're going to fall. But then it's okay if you stumble.
Yeah.
It's okay if you fall sometimes. Because there's lessons to be learned. But are you going to accept that lesson?
Nope. Get back up.
You got to get back up and keep going. Those passions, those desires are going to shift your whole life. Your whole mindset, your heart. It's going to shift everything about you in your life. You're going to be surrounded by people that you don't normally be surrounded by. Like me, I'm honored to be in the presence of Charlotte Mitchell today. Y'all just don't know I am truly honored to be in her presence today. Because I know that I'm going in the right direction. That just tells me right there, you're going in the right direction. I appreciate Anika for honoring me for next year. I'm like, me? Little old me? But you know what? That's God's way of telling me, you're heading in the right direction. Keep going. Keep striving. Keep being the woman that he called you to be. Even though when it's hard. Even though when you struggle. Even though when it hurts. There are times that I have conversations with me. I'm like, girl, I just don't know if this is for me. I want to walk away sometimes because it's not easy. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and say, girl, once you walk in your purpose, no, it ain't like that. It's not. It's not. And then I went through a change of, after I hired the coach, I went through a change of trying to do stuff so I can start getting some money. Because I was seeing on Instagram 2 years ago, you can make this amount of money, this amount of time. You know, oh, so good to see my PayPal go off. Remember I was saying that?
Yeah.
Girl, I got PayPal going off. I'm doing this and I'm looking for it. I'm trying to create stuff that I can do. But I know I can do it, but I just didn't have the tools. I just didn't have the know-how. And some things you just don't know. And that's why I'm going to the conference that she has for female entrepreneurs, because it opens up doors, you network, you get to know things that you think you know, but you don't. Let somebody else show you some things. Because, and I'm going to be honest with you, when they reveal it to you and the things, you be like, dang, that's it? You know, it's like, that's all I had to do. You know, I wasn't even, let me tell you, when I first started, I wasn't thinking about no brand colors. I look back at my first picture that I posted when I first started this thing. Look at what I did. I got she calling me. How do I use Canva? Can you do this for me? And hey, you know what? And it's a gift that I have developed. I noticed that I have changed over the last 2 years that I've been doing this, and it brings me so much joy to be able to motivate and empower you, and it lets you know what I've been dealing with, and maybe, just maybe, it'll light that fire up under you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I want to also tell you, there are two things that you can do that will make you lose your fire. Okay? One of the things is that what is fueling you? What is fueling your fire? That means who you surrounded by.
All right.
Who's around you?
Yep.
Are you letting negativity fuel you? Are you letting fear fuel you? Are you letting doubt in your head fuel that fire? Because it's not helping it. You need somebody that's gonna flame it.
Yes.
Smothering fires. That means you got stuff that you holding on to. That's smothering your fire. That's holding you back from being the woman he called you to be, that champion woman. You need something that is going to fuel the fire, like people that is going to encourage you. Be surrounded by people who support you and love you genuinely. And sometimes it's not even your family.
Hello.
That's right.
You know, that's just real. That's just real. And I'm gonna be real with you. I have a sister that doesn't. She knows what I do, but she doesn't support. You know, and I'm not mad at her. I love her with all my heart. But that's okay, because I got each and every one of you that came out here to support me in my vision, in my dreams, and I want to empower you to do the same thing. Now, starting and igniting your fire. This is some things that I found out about when you're burning wood. Okay, when you're burning wood must be completely dry. Okay? Anything that has moisture in the wood will be harder to keep it going. So that means you need, and also stay away from chopped trees, because most of the time they're going to have some type of access to water or something. Seasoned firewood is the best. Now I'm going to flip it. Okay? Because that's what I do. I flip it on. Wood must be dry in order for you to light it. So, that pain that you hold on to, you got to let it go. You got to dry yourself out. You got to rid yourself of anything that is causing you to keep you from having your fire lit. Okay? Seasoned firewood is the best. Seasoned women. Somebody that's knowing their purpose and walking. Like-minded women. Being around like-minded people. Surround yourself with other female entrepreneurs. Because guarantee you, they're going to tell you something that you may not even know. They're going to encourage you. They're going to support you. They're going to support your dreams. Not everybody will. Not everybody will. And some people will try to talk you out of it. Girl, you crazy. And you can tell you. And it's so funny. I had 2 incidents that happened. I had a neighbor came to me and he said, what are you doing? Something. I can't remember exactly. I said, I got a photo shoot. Photo shoot for what? My business. Well, what do you do? Did my spiel. I am the motivational speaker. That's what I did. He said, oh, you just a speaker? I ain't know you do all that. To who? I need a little bit of. He tried to be smart. I need some motivation. In other words, I didn't take it as him being funny. I took it as you trying to make fun of my dream. And I'm not having it. So people walk the way. So you're gonna have people that try to be slick out the mouth and tell you stuff that ain't no good for you. Okay? Just be aware of that. Be aware. But I'm gonna tell you, once you find out who you are, you know your core values, you start to develop in yourself, your eyesight is gonna change, your vision is gonna change. And you're gonna be able to recognize real, and you're gonna be able to recognize what's fake. Okay? Now, when burning the wood in the fireplace, you need to remove any excess ashes from your fireplace before building your fire. Okay? Any excess ash in the base of your fireplace can pile up and hamper any new material from being able to burn properly. video, and I was like, where's she going with this? Let me tell you, anything that's left over in your life that you're holding on to, that bad breakup, that child is running wild, your insecurities, your doubts, your fears, the people that you ain't supposed to be around. And people tell you all the time, girl, let go and let God. Let go. Let go. Everybody loves to say that, girl, let go. Yeah, let go. But I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but the truth. And it's a hard pill to swallow, but you gotta let go of some people. Especially people that has been in your life for over 10, 20 years. You're like, Lord, I just don't know they've been there for me. But you know what? You can't go into what God has called you to do. Do what God has called you to do and holding on to something. You can't take anybody with you. You can't. You want it. You desire it. You dream. I dream it. I dream of having my honest dream is to speak at the Essence Festival.
Okay. Claim it.
That's my dream.
We'll be right there.
Yeah, we will.
And I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. But if it's God's will.
Yes.
Like I told you, you have to make him the core foundation of your purpose, of your greatness. The only way that you're going to be able to walk into that greatness is to let go of all the things that's holding you back. And I can keep telling you that over and over again, but it's the truth. Anika will tell you that's something that she preaches all the time. You gotta let go. Choose to live.
Yes.
You wanna just live. Your life is not here just to say, okay, this is how I'm here. You know, I've been working this job for 15, 20 years, and woe is me. No, honey. It's something that's stirring up on the east side of each one of you. I know it is. But you have to want it. You have to desire it. You have the passion. You have the desire. You have people around you. Network today that can help you build your dreams, support you, and push you to that next level. Okay? I hope that I empowered you today.